Morning, y'all. It's been a while. Quick short little stream today, just to kind of review everything that happened.
Invitational went crazy.
I did sleep like all day, but I don't get jet lag. Right, guys? Anyway,
Chat, remember to hydrate.
chill day today. Gonna continue at 10:32, and then we take some well-deserved days off and come back on Sunday. Quick round of Poke Doku to get those juices flowing, though. Don't ask what kind of juice. It's like pretty.
Hi.
A mega poison. I'm immediately thinking Beedrill, personally. Mega Fairy, give me Floette Eternal. Give me Magearna, actually. Mega Evolved Sinnoh Pokemon. I think Abomasnow usually does pretty well here. Legendary from Sinnoh. I heard that Dialga and Palkia actually, for some reason, the origin forms do count here, which is crazy to me. Some annoying fucking asshole in some lore head is going to explain that one away. A fairy legendary. I want to say Pheasantipity, but I can't even find it. Okay, is it Pheasantip? I don't remember if that one counts as legendary. I think I tried that one as a legendary once and fell flat on my face, so maybe we don't do that one. Maybe we don't do that one as the legendary fairy type, and instead we guide our eyes towards something a little bit more. I mean, Xerneas is the obvious one, but I think those are like mythicals. The Pheasantipity guy. Not sure. But then again, we have legendary poison here, and I mean, maybe Pecharunt was the one that I got fucked on, actually. You know what? Fuck it. Let's send it. Yeah. Okie dokie. Get in here, motherfucker. Poison type baby. Let's go Budew over Toxel. Baby Pokemon Sinnoh. I guess that only leaves. I mean, let's go to Mime Junior maybe. Could have gotten that one for Fairy actually, but I'll just go ahead and run the Iggly buff here and then we'll move on. %, not bad for a returning player. Darkrai Mega, sure. Glamora, a little bit better than Beedrill, but not significantly. Oh, the Tapus are legendaries. That's true. Mantike is a good hit here. Okay. Minute Cryptic. I heard it's easy today. Par 2. Soulless Gruesome Complex.
Congrats on the Nuzlocke engagement. A fantastic time as always.
Seems like we are dealing with an Andlit. And it's probably to get to 6, because it's definitely an anagram. It's probably gruesome as the anagram, and the complex is the fodder, and soulless means to remove the middle. That's the only way we can get to 6 letters. How can we turn complex into something that means soulless gruesome complex? Ooh. There's only so many words you could get from this, right? I mean, the X and the C. Mechclox. Claw. Claw. Is it something? What could a soulless and gruesome complex mean? What could the X go with? I feel like at this point I should have it if this was the correct construction. How else do we get 6 letters out of this though? Because this is 8 letters. I guess middle 2. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. So if we remove these 2, we would have grew. I mean, that sounds like good anagram fodder to me. Morgue? That's gonna be the answer. No? Is that not how you spell it, maybe? Okay. I did do the mini on the plane, so... Bang! Nice fade. Thank you. Barbara in LA got that one for me. Alright. Past Jan has left us with an attempt, that's for sure. Oh, I gotta start the local recording. Got a message from Past Jan attached to this attempt. Hold on, let me just pull it up real quick. Why does it... Okay, it didn't do it that time. But I am fucking... Dude, I am fucking future me right now. I'm gonna come back in a week and look at this attempt. I was like, what the fuck was this guy doing? Why do I have a level 16 Piplup in my box? Good question! Oh man, future Jan's gonna be so mad at me. Fuck you, man! What a cunt. Fuck you. And the worst part, I'm in Orberg Mine right now. We have the repel active with the level 8 up front, but I have a Sandshrew dupe because I decided to encounter Ravaged Path. So now, I literally got to do the Sandshrew repel manip, but I got to run from the Sandshrews and only catch the fucking Machops.
WB past Jan, loved the invitation.
So it's a 4 times longer Sandshrew repel manip. All right, let's do it. So, Nuzlocke Invitational, huh? What'd you guys think? I see a lot of you are rocking the Nuzlocke Invitational 2 badge in chat. Something we decided to do. It's a little reward for those that were actually there live, so I can immediately tell who the fucking chat is a poser. So don't you dare answer without one of those badges in chat. I watched the entire VOD. I mean, can't argue with that. That's good though. That's just good business. YouTube VODs, or sorry, YouTube stream VODs do make a lot of revenue, so that's why that was my first ever YouTube stream and I had the chat disabled. I'm so glad I did that. We probably could have seen, it probably would have been a wild fucking safari if we left that up. It would have been a really interesting experiment, I will say. But I didn't want to put my mods through that, you know, because I hadn't thought about it until the last minute, so like... I think the standout performance of the tournament, the thing that nobody expected, because how could you expect it? Because nothing like that has ever happened before, is the favorite to win the tournament dropping to loser's bracket and then making a loser's bracket run, beating the bracket reset, and then winning the tournament anyway. We've just never seen something like that before, you know? I think that was crazy. I think the script writers really outdid themselves on that one.
Love the last finishers being the champions. Clutched up.
We just really outdid ourselves on that one, I gotta say. No, but seriously, I will say Tina Kitten. And also H-Rock for third place. I think my favorite set of the whole thing.
I love the creators involved this time, though I am curious to your thoughts on cross-player banter / rivalry. It seems like last year there were intended rivalries that promoted banter and healthy competition. Fusely and Valkyrie hate watching Ludwig. It
didn't seem like there was much connection between the players. I'm curious, are you guys considering the data going forward? Well, I have a lot of ideas for if there was going to be a next year. I don't know if the merch is still up, by the way, if you guys want to support, but if there were to be a next year, which we'll assess within the coming months, I have a lot of ideas on how to make the players have more interactions during their runs. I think there's a lot of potential there that I think we squandered a little bit. That's true. Coach Banter was in fact dominating. Merch is still up at nuzlocke.in/merch. No, like Tina's performance was insane. The blessing of Tina was out there. Everybody called Ned and Tina's team like the second worst, maybe worst of the tournament going in. I need like a different technique for tapping these buttons because my fingers already hurt. Maybe need a little bit more piano technique. Imagining that I'm holding a tennis ball, going from up top. That seems to help. No, like Tina legit made some of the craziest reads I've ever like seen in either of the tournaments. It's fucking insane, man. I talked to Atrioc a lot. He seems extremely involved now. He wants to do more Pokemon stuff. Also the burrito face reveal shocked a lot of people. He's not in fact bald, which I don't understand, quite frankly, how that matters, but a lot of people were shattered by that. I think here's my theory on it. It's that Burrito is so smart and so good at Pokemon and so entertaining and so funny that everyone in their mind was like, this man has to have a flaw, right? He has to have something that brings him down to my level. And when that didn't happen, when that didn't come through, and it's always the stuff that you don't see that you try to fill out, right? By what I was talking about the other day, Tina's instincts are insane. Yeah, no, she has crazy game sense. Really, really cool to see. Ned was even talking about this a little bit. Like a lot of the openings that we saw Tina do, Tina herself had thought up, you know? Yeah, I've talked about this before. Once we're on like, I don't know, year 10 or something of the Nuzlocke Invitational, we can do an all-star season. Could you use a macro for this? Hand paint is no joke. I mean, it's not that bad. I do only have 9 potions on me. I was pretty happy with my casting this year. I thought I had some good insights. I thought I had some good bits. Do you guys like the Fazbear Fanverse initiative joke? Me and co-writer Ruby Quartz Visor dug deep for some of these, man. What are you doing? I'm a noob. It's okay. It's not really super relevant to understanding what's happening. Okay, just know that I'm looking for a Machop. I did think that Dragon Energy could miss for some reason. I don't know how I got that idea. I think to me, like, all the VGC spread moves just can kind of miss. But I think all in all, Eric was also a very... Dude, Eric locked the fuck in, man. That guy was sick. Like, we met up for dress rehearsal the day earlier, and oh my god. He was dying. Like, he locked in, man. Seriously. What a fucking trooper. Getting into a good rhythm here. I will also say, I think my favorite match of the tournament, I don't know how you guys felt about it, losers finals, Aatrox versus Miyoung, fucking cinema. Holy shit. Just caught up on Peach L Daily. Were you most excited about getting a new PB or discouraged that it ended so quickly? I've thought about this for a bit. Well, I mean, like, I'm pretty sold on this, but I think, you know, the viewers are going to have to catch up with me on this one intellectually or emotionally or something. But, listen, man, a lot of people are being like, yo, you should probably start using docs or whatever. Like, we're only getting like 2 fights deep into every PB and then just getting sent back to the start. You guys know there's a finite amount of fights in the game, right? It's not like they're adding more fights as we PB. Every single PB is permanent progress, no matter how many fights we get in. That's a fight that we're never gonna have to fight blind again. That's a fight that that's a fight that for the rest of time, we're going to not have to fight blind. Chip is chip, okay? We're making permanent progress every single time. And it's not just, and I think it's just that people see like, oh, he only got 2 fights deep this PB. That's not a lot of progress. I think what people don't see, although they should be seeing it, is how consistent we are getting, like how much better we're getting every single attempt at like early game and mid game. Like even just the parts between like Fantina and the PB, so much better. So much better. And I'm still out to do this, and I'm probably going to do this next stream. I just wanted to kind of chill here in Orbor Gate and talk for a little bit today. But like, we're going to do a VOD review on like the last 2 or so attempts, at least on like 31 and 29, and kind of make some notes. I think another thing to note is, I want you to think about it like this. Our last PB wiped at an evil team fight right before the 4th gen. Does that conjure up any connection, any memory to someone? Just curious if someone... EK Maxi, that's right. Emerald Kaizo Maxi 1 is where I stopped playing blind in Emerald Kaizo. So if I quit now, what progress have I made compared to then? Can I even call myself a better player compared to back then? I gotta get at least 1 fight further. Like, how would I ever stop playing like blind now? What attempt was that on? The historians might be able to tell me. I'm not sure. I think it was less attempts than it took us here. 37 is kind of what I have in my mind, but that could be wrong. It was 25 or 37. I don't know if that was pre-candy pill or not. I'm pretty sure it was. So it was even more gruesome back then, you know? We got a lot of tools now that we didn't have back then. It really is quality of life out here. There's really no more needless grinding to be done in these games at all. It's kind of crazy how far we've progressed, you know? It's no more just like running around aimlessly looking for Pokemon or killing them for XP or whatever. It's all progress all the time, and I think that's what it's kind of all about. And I have a suspicion that, you know, this was one of the harder parts of the game that we just ended up running into as a brick wall. And I think if we get past that next time with all the knowledge that we have of that fight, like we had stuff in our box that like really, if you replace like Torterra Altaria with like Chestnut and Walrein there, I think we have a pretty good shot of getting past that fight even when fighting it blind. So like, I don't know, man. Can I say something, by the way, just in regards to my travels? And I want to be a little bit, I want to go against my like moral instincts here, unfortunately, just because I'm looking for some sort of connection, some sort of confirmation that I make similar experiences to people around me. And I want to apologize right out the gate to the women watching, and I promise I'm not going to do something like this again for a long time, because I think as a general rule of thumb, I think all of us men talk way too much about women and how they outwardly present to the world. So I promise I'm going to shut the fuck up after this. I just want to say, like, in my life, I've seen like a handful of, and I think all women are beautiful. I do really truly believe that, but I've in my life maybe 10 times seen a woman out in public that was so beautiful that I was like mentally like that I like mentally flinched, that I like couldn't stop what, that I had to like stop what I was mentally doing. And out of that like handful, I want to say like more than half have been at airports wearing sweatpants and a hoodie. And that's all I got to say about that. I have no idea why. I don't really want to think about why. It's not so, and there's no prescription in here for anyone. It's just a descriptive fact that I've noticed.
On attempt like 12 of sacred gold, my ass is in the blender. Much love to Jan and chat, 0.
Airports are transitional liminal spaces. I kind of like airports though. Am I crazy? I like the ambiance. I like the sounds and the smells and the equalizing effect it seems to have on us. I say equalizing effect when they like constantly group you into like different classes. Like this is the line for the business class. Oh, also, can I say something else? I'm not like a super frequent flyer, but I do have like, I don't know, like 8 flights a year or something. I'm a firm believer, if it's like a intra-continental flight, I'm showing up 30 to 45 minutes before my flight leaves. If it's an intercontinental flight, an hour before my flight leaves. I'm sorry. Especially now that most airports have those like new security machines that scan your shit in like 5 seconds. You don't have to like take out anything. I've never in my life missed a flight. I do that shit at LAX. People are saying you can't do that in the US. I do that shit at LAX too, and I'm always fine. I still end up sitting at my gate for a while. Last like 15 times I was at Frankfurt Airport, I was completely fine. I like get there, I'm at my gate, legit, unironically, I get to Frankfurt Airport, I'm sitting at my gate 15 minutes later. It might be white privilege. I'm entirely like open to that one. And I'm at that point where like, cause I used to do the 2 hours before my flight leaves and just sit at the gate for like an hour and a half. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know how often I'm gonna miss a flight because of this, but if I ever do, it might be worth it compared to all the time that I save from just sitting around at a fucking gate, you know? What are you doing with your time otherwise? I don't know, sleeping, playing PoE, working. There's a ton of stuff you could do. You telling me there's nothing you can do back home before you leave that's like a more valuable use of your time than sitting around at an airport gate? I can also pack for an international flight like that in like 15 minutes. I will also say, like, man, those like suitcase dividers, I love that shit, man. So good. I'm like a super organized traveler now. Change your sheets so next time you come home your bed is clean for future you. I'm doing that. Yep, that's me. That's one of the last things I do before I leave for the airport. Put on fresh bed sheets. So good. How do men pack so quickly? We have less societal pressures to like carry like a bunch of stuff at us because we're not like societally conditioned to like worry about being judged all the time by like stupid assholes that talk about how, oh, women at the airport look so good, dumb shit like that, you know? Just saying. Just palm a bunch of crap, throw it in a bag. I don't know, a friend of this said this to me years ago, and it's kind of true. Clothes, toiletries, passport, phone. You're kind of done. Wallet, I guess? I don't know, I traveled, at one time I forgot my wallet and it didn't even matter. Like, I don't know, it's like fine. Meds, yeah, that's in the toiletries bag. Sunglasses, if they're prescription, that one's important. That one sucks if you forget it. And then if there's something you end up needing, just fucking buy it over there. It's fine. Was it Ludwig who said he doesn't pack any clothes and just buys clothes when he's there? Going beast mode, man. That's sick. I did buy one of those like universal socket converters that just like anything can plug into anything or whatever. I bought one of those on Amazon for like 20 bucks and just permanently keep it in my bag. That's another thing. There's like stuff that I only need for travels and they just permanently stay in my bag. So I always know that I have them. Resolution to the washing machine situation? There has been none. I have not talked to the neighbors and I'm pretty sure they've used my washer since. I know I have to talk to them eventually because if I leave it going for too long, I make it more awkward. I just don't know. Gotta bake those cookies? Yeah, but I gotta wait for my new oven. It's not that easy, man. What's Azu's attack IV? I don't even want to talk about that one, man. It's like impossible to get an Azu attack IV above 10 in this game. It's kind of crazy. Piplup Whirlpool Tech gonna go insane. I could do the Whirlpool delay. I wonder if that's a play. Let me actually check. Oh, that's level 29. I think I miss out on moves because I miss out on natural gift and double hit if I do that right. Probably not the play, if I can be honest. Plus, I think this one's minus special. Isn't this one like careful or something? Yeah. Yeah, the 204 delay, if you end up getting the, like, Meganium is amazing, but the problem is you can kind of only do 204 delay on turtle runs, I think. Or if you get, like, super early brawn or something. Because, like, I mean, you need something for Corsola and stuff, right? Like... Oh, yeah, or Fanpy. Yeah. I mean, Empoleon is a physical attacker in this game too. I don't know. It's whatever. So like the careful nature isn't actually that bad, but the one attack IV does hurt a lot. Okay, wait. This is actually good tempo here. I'm in flow state right now, guys. I'm in flow state. Watched a couple movies. Both on the plane. I actually went to a theater last day I was in LA because I talk a lot of shit about LA, but the one thing they do have is movie theaters, man. They got a lot of them. There's always shows, but you can go like Monday at fucking midnight. There's a bunch of shows. They have really nice cute movie theaters there. It's kind of sick. Watched a lot of movies in my favorite genre of film, which is people talking in rooms. First of all, on the flight there, obviously, one of the best films in that genre, Project Hail Mary. I did watch Project Hail Mary on the flight there. It was fine. The problem is my favorite part of the book was like the first third where it was like a science mystery thriller with a lot of the cool, like, I'm gonna do science to figure out what the fuck is going on. And it had some of those eureka moments but like none of them were earned because it took him like 15 seconds to figure shit out. I didn't like that. I also didn't like just structurally, the way that the flashbacks ended up being incorporated was really weird to me compared to the book. And like everything after that I don't really care about that much. Like if I want a story about like a human learning to communicate with an alien, wouldn't I just watch oh fuck, what's the name of the movie? Arrival. Thank you. Arrival's great. Best part of of Project Hail Mary. I'm gonna forget the name of the actress. Even though she's a country woman. Sandra Hüller. Yeah. Oh my god. Which transitions perfectly into a movie that's actually people sitting in rooms that I watched, which was Anatomy of a Fall. I finally saw. That movie fucks. Holy shit. She's so good. Oh my god, she's so good. There's a dialogue scene pretty late in the movie between her and her husband that's like, I think it's legitimately like one of the best dialogue scenes I've ever seen in a movie ever in my life. The performance, both the performances and the writing are fucking insane. Really, really good people talking in rooms movie. Oh my god. Highly recommend on that one. Also saw the drama, which, can I just say, I think Robert Pattinson might be a top 3. He's like actually so fucking good. And yeah, it's true. I will also say that I'm sorry. I don't think Zendaya had the chops to keep up with everyone else in that movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just true. I don't even mind her that much, but everyone else was like firing on all cylinders in that movie. The movie I actually saw in theaters was The Invite.
Movie talk, people cheer.
Very funny movie. I love that one. Theater was kind of empty because we saw it at like midnight and like on like a Monday, but I laughed my ass off, man. I love that movie. I do have a question. Is it like in Seth Rogen's contract that if he does a movie, he has to smoke weed in it? Is that just like... Or is it like a thing where like we're trying to get the Seth Rogen audience to see the movie and they're going to be disappointed if he doesn't smoke weed in it? To be fair, I think it fit the story. Like there was like a good story reason, like a good script reason as to why they're doing it, but damn. Karate Andy is gonna come out eventually, don't you even worry. He was really good in The Lighthouse, but then again, so was Willem Dafoe. Oh my god, talk about a performance of a lifetime. I think I watched that the Willem Dafoe speech from that movie probably like once every 2 months or something. Jesus Christ. Talking about a cinema that is just people talking in rooms. The TF Blade talking to Liam trilogy. Fire, dude. Sorry, Super TF. What did I say? TF Blade? Super TF, I meant. Did I say TF Blade? That's like the League streamer, right? Incredible set of things caught on film. I kind of want to see that series immortalized in like a 3-act play, you know? But I don't know if anyone could like top Liam's performance. I think my favorite quote from that whole thing is when Super TF is like, why do you keep like memorizing women's schedules? And Liam's just like, Liam says, it's considered a sign of high IQ to recognize patterns. It's like, yeah, he kind of spitting. He's kind of going beast mode. Okay. You check out the movie Fallen Angels. I've seen it. It's really good. Actually, if anyone remembers that pretentious ass section of the Emerald tier list video at the end, I tried to copy like the lighting from that movie in that, and like the colors and stuff in that shot. It did not work because I'm an amateur, but that was at least the inspiration. I think there's like a tempo to this that like gets Sandshrews faster. So because I know people use like a macro for this and it like does not work. Like I know that the bumps don't count. Like you're not supposed to bump. I think this is like the perfect tempo here. Do you have a rappel on? Yeah, I do. That's the whole point. It is kind of a rhythm game, actually, except you don't really get feedback. You can kind of hit the quarter notes on this beat and it kind of works. Not really. I'm bumping way too much. It should be a quarter. The Machops should be, so it should be 3 times as many Sandshrews as there are Machops. So 1 in every 4 encounters that we get should be a Machop. It's just a matter of time. Chip is chip, you know? I've never even worn a VR headset in my time, so I don't know if I would get like motion sickness or whatever from it. I just like, I've yet to see some. I will say, one night I get back to my hotel at like legit 3 a.m. and there's a guy sitting in the hotel lobby and he's wearing a VR headset. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? In the lobby, bro? That's crazy. Actually going beast mode.